Okay, I just sent Echo the invite link, so they should be joining us soon. Hello. Wow, look at your background.
It's getting there.
It looks great. I wasn't expecting it to be so full of things.
I've been switching out the things that are up based on the Palm Street sales.
Smart.
But I figured since I don't have a market until Saturday, I could leave up my Palm Street stuff from Sunday. And then
Absolutely.
after tonight, I'll pack it all down and get it prepped for Saturday. And then Sunday, I'll bring out a whole new batch.
Absolutely. All right, I have it shared on my side. I'll do an at everyone. Hmm. I think I'm allowed to use it here. I don't know. Where'd you go? Hello? Hey, Ghost. Echo was just here a second ago. Hey, Barb. Hey, Omar. Spanish is not my strong suit. I'm so sorry. Estás, I want to say, is like, what is, maybe? You're back. It's like, where'd you go?
Yeah, I was trying to share it, and my phone was like, no, you can't do Facebook share and be on live at the same time. We can't do that.
That's all right. Hey, Jaden. Hello, hello, everybody. All right, duplicate.
Welcome in, everyone.
So weird. Hey, Maria. Joe says, what have you been up to? I feel like I haven't seen y'all in a while. It's so true. Ghost, like, it's been forever. Yeah. Not a whole lot. Trying to do these lives a bit more. And crocheting and markets and
All of the chaos.
Yeah, all of the chaos.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Um, we are going to be crocheting. It looks like Echo is already crocheting.
Thank you
course.
for posting my link. I appreciate it.
Yes. And we made sure we're starting off strong. We're pinning Echo's YouTube link. So if you're not subscribed to their channel, make sure you go and do that. She is 3 subscribers away from being able to go live on her own. So why don't we help her
And I
with
would
that?
really like to do that.
And then what?
I would really like to do that.
Right? Yeah. So that's pinned. We have that taken care of. If you're not subscribed to me, that'd be cool too. Make sure you're liking the video, liking the live as you're coming in. Then yeah, all the things.
I
Allie, I
apologize in
swear,
advance if my voice is a little scritchy.
right? Allie, I apologize for always doing this when you're studying. It just so happens that this is when the toddler goes to bed for me. That's the big thing. Needle. You like it? Oh, good. I like being background noise. That. Doing all the things to get ready, right? So today and yesterday, I have been working on these tiny axolotls. They're just itty bitty babies. So I'm going to stuff them and add their gills while we're here.
Fabulous. I've been
Yeah.
working on hanging plants.
Oh, nice. I'm all planted out right now. I made too many last week. I don't want to make any now.
I mean, that's fair. I have a Fae-themed garden party on Saturday.
Fun. I had a market on Saturday and they canceled. So now I don't.
That sucks.
Yay.
I have a Thursday night market next week. And people really like plants in this area, apparently.
That's awesome.
So I've been making those to stock up. I just ordered some tags to go in these, but I don't know that they'll be here in time for this weekend's market.
Right.
That have like plant puns and stuff.
That's awesome. That's a fun color you're using.
I'm liking it. It's giving me a little bit of a challenge getting all the ends in because I don't have my scissors handy.
Oh, well, I mean, that would be one of those materials. Is it the Fluffy Flex yellow?
Yeah. No, it's the Premier Parfait. The Fluffy Flex I have, and it's a little bit lighter than this one.
Okay.
But this
All
is
right.
Premier Parfait Pom Pom.
Okay, that
And
makes sense.
I did my pots earlier today and last night, and now I'm just making the plants and getting them all sewn together.
There you go. Hi there. I've had a pretty decent day, kind of. I actually woke up a little bit earlier. I caught up on some YouTube. Once I got the kids off the bus, it was kind of chaos. But my cat tried to eat a baby bunny. Had to rescue it. Had
Oh
to
no.
tackle. Oh yeah, had to tackle the cat a couple times. Um, so, but
Been there,
saved
done
the
that.
bunny. Yeah, saved the bunny. It lived in my boobs for about an hour. And then I released the bunny. So should be good. It's big enough that it can move around on its own, so it's at the age now where it can actually survive on its own.
Good.
It I'll go and check on it here in about an hour probably and see if it's moved at all. Like that's my concern is it didn't seem injured. But it could be. And if it hasn't moved from where I put it, then that would be a good indicator.
Mm-hmm.
Also love Wednesday YouTube Day. There's a lot of great videos released on Wednesdays. Today I caught up on a lot of Tara Old Soul Factory's channel. So that was very nice. Yes, a baby bunny.
So I tend to use this one, which is a teddy bear, or Premier Parfait. I don't have any close by, in the brown colors.
Joe says finally getting back into doing tarot readings. Feeling good about them. Did have an eye infection, so part of the results I wasn't around. Yeah, that's gosh. Well, glad you must be feeling better then, right? And for the dirt in the pots that I was making, I used the Premier Basic Chenille in chocolate or caramel. And then my backup for that would be Big Twist Plush in the cardamom color. But that's a little bit thicker than the other yarn, so I don't want to interchange it, but will if I need to. That's all right, Allie. I can't type in a lot of different settings. That's an unflattering. My shirt was like tucked under my belly. So it just didn't look great. But we fixed it.
Got another pot ready to go.
Woo-hoo! Yeah, because now it's about putting on your little hangers, huh?
Mm-hmm. And once I got those on, I can just add the plants as I get them done.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Martha just said Joann's is now 60%, not Joann's, yarn is now 60% off at Joann's.
Ooh.
Ooh, hiccups.
Oh, awesome. Hi, Allie. I go by Echo for future reference.
I was hoping you would answer.
I just had to look up what I was doing so I could see it. Stupid hyper fixations.
Caps lock. Okay. Hi, Jasmine. Good evening. Hello, hello. Thanks for hanging out.
Don't forget to like the live.
Right. I don't have a different. Yes.
And if you could go to the pinned comment and subscribe to my channel, I would super appreciate it.
Heck yeah. Trying to make it super easy. Echo only needs 3 subscribers before she can go live on her own. Oh, hi. Thanks for hanging out. We're crocheting and making tiny axolotls right now, to be a new item. Nikita just subscribed.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Yeah. She enjoys them in the shop that I um my brain. Okay.
Can
As a
sign
new
in.
item. Yes, a new item to stock in the shop that I'm in. Sorry, I got it. I need to like turn off notifications or something. I got a notification that I think Michelle's video just went live right now. Hello? I think
Did it
Michelle.
short circuit your brain?
Yes, that's exactly it. It short circuited my brain. Well, Michelle has gone live right now. I didn't know she could go live. Um,
I super appreciate the subs.
yeah.
I've been wanting to be able to go live regularly, but it's just sort of been taunting me that I'm like 3 people from being able to do it.
Of course.
I wanted to start going live during my markets. YouTube is being a cranky brat about subscriptions lately.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, thanks for resubscribing, Ghost. Oh, the pattern that I'm using is the one I was talking about last night from Simply Sima Crochet or Sima, however you pronounce it. So it's Sima.
I went and got that whole pattern book, and I'm gonna start on stuff when I'm done with my plants.
Right?
I have the Rose Garden in Portland wants me to do some axolotl keychains.
That
I'm
wouldn't be a bad idea at all.
I'm also at some point tonight or tomorrow I need to finish like 40 pairs of earrings and like 30 bookmarks and 12 coffee mugs and 4 tumblers.
Oh boy.
But my tumblers and my coffee mugs were delayed in shipping. So now I'm just like waiting, waiting, waiting. Yay, thank you, Maria. I super appreciate it.
Woohoo!
I woke up this morning and my voice was completely gone, so I apologize if I sound super scratchy. I'm not normally like this.
You sound like you sound like the grandma from SpongeBob.
My kid says I sound like a grandma from SpongeBob. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not. I don't think it is.
Sweet summer child.
Right. I gotta see. I don't know if the first one that I made is if I have eyes in it yet. Let's see. Nope, no eyes in it yet. My 12 millimeter eyes came in today. I'm so grateful for because I feel like my Amazon driver has been avoiding me. He made up, well, he made up a silly lie yesterday that he was unable to access my property to deliver my package. Like there's nothing preventing you from delivering my package. Like, and this is the same driver. They did the exact same thing where The protocol is that if you can't access the property, then you
Mhm.
have to try to call the customer. So they have to have proof that they've tried to call. Well, all that is push the call button, wait for it to ring, hang up. Push the call button, wait for it to ring, hang up. So
We
before
have
you
UPS ninjas.
huh?
We have UPS ninjas. We'll be sitting
What?
at
Like
home waiting for things to be delivered, and instead of knocking on the door to deliver it, they'll just slap a sticky note that says you were unavailable when we tried to deliver and then run off.
that's annoying. That is so
Yep.
annoying.
And then I have to figure out which UPS store they delivered it to.
I hate that. Okay, so we have doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, rainbow purple, yellow, AP, greenish, mint, periwinkles, a baby blue,
Ghost,
white.
which Funko Pops were you searching for?
So you finished your first snuggler today? That's awesome. So far, these are all the colors that I have.
Cute.
Well, I'm not done yet. Hang on.
Family portrait.
There's so many. Ta-da!
That's a lot of axolotls.
This is technically only half of them because I made 2 of every color.
I can't check Discord, child. I'm on live.
Right.
Doo-doo-doo. And I've just been trying really hard to prep these things for the store that I'm in. To let's see. How about yellow gets orange gills, orange gets yellow gills. Start with that.
I used to work at ThinkGeek and we got a lot of Funko Pops in and people would pre-order them and then we would call to have them come pick them up and they'd be like, I forgot I ordered it. So I'm just not going to get it because I found it somewhere else.
That's
All right.
annoying. Joe Spot, Thunderbolts, Bucky, Yelena, and Alexi, and they are stuck. And I have John Walker and another shipment from them, so hoping it gets delivered. RIP. Nikita says, "Yeah, I have a market on Saturday, so I've been trying to finish some work in progress before then. Good luck."
I'm trying to finish these last 5 hanging plants. I'm good and stocked on all the other hanging plants. I made 6 kittens last night. And then from there, I'm going to do the axolotls. I just got a custom order from my sister who works with manatees in Florida for
Mm-hmm.
some manatees, an eagle, and a couple of otters to put in her gift shop for her business.
That's cool. Orange.
And then I've got cute. I like it.
Yeah.
I've got 3 markets between Saturday and the following Saturday. So
Whoa.
I'm tired.
You're tired before you even get tired.
Yep.
feels like I might have put this one in the wrong place. Oh well. I don't care. Allie is also very tired.
School is exhausting.
It is.
I'm
The
glad
reason
I'm not in school anymore.
what I was gonna say is there's a reason I only did so much of it.
Does anyone have any suggestions for more variety of colors and a chenille for greens? Because I'm getting
Like
bored with the 3 tones of green that I have.
like chenille as in like what weight?
Like parfait chunky type weight.
Try Hobie.
They're on my list to order from, but I only saw like three-ish colors.
Are they the
But
same colors that you're already using?
they're very similar.
Maybe like a variegated?
I'd love to do a variegated, but I have not found any green variegateds.
Right. I am so sorry that it's finals week. That sucks.
There's a reason that most colleges call finals week dead week.
Right. He's so cute.
That is so cute.
Suppose I could probably do the gills on both of these at the same time. I just really don't want to work on the ones that I have to embroider eyes on at the moment. Allie says maybe Dulce.
I'll look into it for sure. Because like this one I did variegated by just doing 2 different colors of green.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of not tickling the creative brain.
Yeah.
I think my next batch of string of pearls, I'm going to do a couple of the strings in a light pink for variegation.
Oh, that's fun. Not a bad idea.
What are you going to school for, Allie?
I am using Premiere Basics, Jasmine.
My big order of Premiere Basics should be here on Monday.
Mine will be here tomorrow.
Business and legal studies. I went to school for business management and small business entrepreneurship with a minor in digital marketing.
Oh, yay,
Thank
Jasmine.
you so much, Jasmine.
Ooh, actually studying bankruptcy right now. Gross.
That was not one of my favorite subjects during my business courses. Nope, 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 nope.
Right?
Though I did really good with business law, even though I hated the topic.
Did you order the tie-dye-ish? Like the tie-dye-ish, the variegated colors from Premiere Basics? Oh. No marketing as a major or minor. That sucks.
The community college that I graduated from has, they're kind of known for their business degree program. They're known for business degree and agriculture.
Tie-dye Premier Basic. Sorry, I was thinking of Bernat when I said that. I don't know which one is tie-dye. I'm not good at the color names yet. I know I got like this multi. I got I think 2 or 3 colors of multicolor.
I got the brown and tan multicolor and the gray and tan multicolor on my order. I just haven't gotten it in, so I can't show anyone.
The new Premier Basics colors that came out last Friday.
No, I placed my order before that.
Yeah, I haven't seen any new colors. What's up? What's with these shenanigans?
I'll have to go check that out when I'm off the live.
Right? Oh. Just says, no, it's a whole new line. You probably didn't order it because the sale ended the day before.
Well, they probably did the sale to clear out a bunch of the stuff for the new line.
Right? Now, is it part of the basic chenille? Or is it like basics regular? When you're decreasing, even if you're using the right hook, there are a lot of holes. So the right hook is subjective. You can use the hook that they tell you to use, but it doesn't matter if your tension doesn't match it. Holes can be either because you're crocheting way too tightly or because you're crocheting too loosely. So keep playing around with your hook size. I would instinctively try a smaller one unless you're like really pulling when you're crocheting, and then I would go up and relax your hands. Allie says, okay, that took me forever to find. They're very pretty. It is, but it's listed as a separate, as if that makes sense. Basic chenille tie-dye is the name. I'm gonna have to look into that because
That sounds
Bernat,
pretty.
yeah, Bernat not being easily accessible for a fair price anymore is making me basically switch to Premier Basic chenille. So yeah, of course. I hope that it helps.
And are you doing a standard decrease or are you doing the invisible decrease? Because that makes a huge difference in my work.
I have an orange one with some yellow accents.
Cute. I think that orange would be gorgeous with like a lime green too.
I ran out of lime green.
That's fair.
Yeah. And I guess I do have a scrap amount downstairs, but I'm not going downstairs to get it.
But that's so far away.
Exactly. Like, I may need to at some point go get a cup of coffee, but otherwise.
I've been fighting a really bad headache, so it was time to break out the energy drink, see if that can kill it off.
Is it helping?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, good.
I probably won't finish the whole energy drink tonight.
No,
I want to sleep at some point.
that's fair. Oh, but it's gonna go flat.
They're non-carbonated.
Ew. That's
The
gross.
Rockstar Recoveries are like a lemonade.
Yep, I don't like that at all. I am such a any drink that is in a can has to be carbonated in my mind, or it's
Okay.
flat. Like my brain convinces me that it is flat
So
if
I
it's
made the
not
mistake
carbonated.
last year at one of my pirate events of mixing the raspberry lemonade Rockstar with strawberry whipped cream vodka and putting it through a soda stream.
Ooh,
It was so good, but it was so dangerous.
that sounds dangerous.
One of my neighbors at my booth was also doing the soda stream, but they were doing 1/2 Crystal Light, 1/2 vodka through the soda stream.
Can you make some raspberry
Mm.
vodka? Strawberry, ras, vodka.
Or is that interference? Like you can hear us talking, or is somebody else repeating what we're saying?
That was my kid asking if one of my friends was making more raspberry vodka this year.
Oh, okay, okay. Ghost, which parts? Like, Ghost says mood, but also ew, no offense. Which part? Allie says, oh my god, I had Gatorade in the can the other day. It was so
I think
weird.
it comes in a can.
I didn't know it came in a can either.
That is really awkward.
Yeah, that's not okay. We don't like that.
That would probably set off my ick factor just because I don't want Gatorade from a can.
No, it doesn't
Gatorade comes in
belong there.
bottles.
Yeah, it does not belong there. Yeah, that's super weird. Well, and like pop is the perfect example. Things taste different in a can versus in a bottle.
Yep.
So weird, Allie. Honestly, where did you find it? Oh, the rock star. Ew. Mood to cat with I forget, but whatever you talk about for the rock star. um, energy drinks that are not carbonated is what I was saying. Energy drinks that are not carbonated taste flat to me. Like my brain cannot comprehend that it's supposed to not have fizz. Coffee or not wanting to go downstairs to get my lime green because I'm lazy. I'm 21, so I can talk about this, but my school has a specific place where people drink during an event on campus, and this time the RAs set up with food and stuff. I don't know how it was allowed, but good to be safe. I then noticed the canned Gatorade was in a convenience store on campus too. Weird. Like,
At my
that's weird
pirate
all the way
events,
around.
we have community tables where people
Mhm.
can get like Tums and ibuprofen and bottles of water and you know
That's smart.
whatever they need to make sure that they're safe.
Yeah. I don't even know Ghost. I'm lost now. I don't remember. I can remember as far back as coffee. That's about it. I have an eyelash in my eyeball. Okay, I got it, I think. Oh, love. Sorry, that was obnoxious.
And now you're making me yawn. Jeez.
No, my bad. My bad.
It's okay. I think I can forgive you.
Yay. Oh. So what are you guys crocheting today? Nikita is doing mini octos. Which pattern are you using? Toast is doing nothing, doing tarot. Nikita says their own mini octo pattern. Very nice, very nice. Anybody else crocheting? I'm making these tiny axolotls, and Ghost is making plants.
Ghost is making plants?
Echo's making plants. My bad. Sorry.
You sure you don't need that coffee now?
I do. Maria, another butterfly for Jade, Carla's daughter. Yeah, that's really nice of you. Okay, Ghost may not be making plants, but I'm sure that some kind of plants have something to do with Ghost evening tonight.
I mean, me too. Just not yet.
Allie says, I can't wait to be back home. I've had a turtle I've been working on for like 2 weeks because I've just been so busy and haven't been able to finish it. You'll finally be able to get it done. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be too far off there, Ghost. The little pink one. Pink on pink.
Cute, cute, cute.
Not you. Never you. Oh.
I can't imbibe in that way, so my go-to is gummies.
Mm.
But once I take my gummy, I've got to be like in bed and settled for the night because I'm not moving.
not as productive.
No. I think I would say I'm exactly the opposite of productive at that point. All right, we got number 3 done.
Woohoo! Oh, looks great.
I just ordered some magnetic hooks to go on my tent legs so I can do like a whole pillar of hanging plants down one of the sides.
That's smart. Well, I just lost an eye.
Whoops.
Crap.
Make that one winking.
No, I'm just going to replace them with bigger eyes.
Okay.
I was using eyes that realistically were too small.
That's fair.
And then the only reason why is because I was waiting for my bigger eyes that should have came yesterday and did not. But they came today, so now I have them.
So last week I was working on that elephant and I gave up halfway through because I forgot to sew the pieces together. It's still sitting here.
Whoops. You better finish that.
I will, just not right now. That sucks. These are my go-to, and they kill my migraines better than any migraine med I've ever tried.
Well, that's a plus.
Yep. It's just not particularly good for productivity.
Understood. I've never tried it, so I wouldn't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
One of my partners can't do edibles either. His body metabolizes too fast.
Damn. I bet that was a waste of money.
Luckily, it was given to him.
Oh, good.
Just as here, try this out. But he's like, I felt wibbly wobbly for about 5 minutes and then forgot that I had taken it because it didn't affect me.
That would be
I'm
annoying.
like, that sucks.
Okay. Sounds like it. I'm kind of digging the elevator music, Echo.
Oh, well, if I don't have music, my head starts to go in weird directions. So I've just got some lo-fi going on in the background.
Lo-fi? What's that?
It's sort of like just background elevator-esque music. It's used in like doctor's offices a lot, and this is remakes of popular songs with royalty-free lo-fi.
Oh, nice. I have Michelle's live playing in the background, help views and stuff, but I can't hear because I have it muted. But I'm like catching the chat, and they're over here talking about pizza and all kinds of stuff, and like, damn, I'm like really hungry right now. This sucks. Another cute one done.
Adorbs.
We have hot pink, orange, and yellow done now.
I pulled out a random scrap ball of Posh to do a chicks and hen for one of these pots.
Pick and pen?
It's a type of succulent.
Oh, I was like, what?
They're little spiky succulents.
Okay. Makes sense. I hope that these little baby axolotls do well, because I hope that they will be good for a while. Hey, welcome in.
I almost said good morning, Joanna. I don't know why.
The
Time is
brain's
just an
brain.
illusion at this point.
Yeah. What are you working on tonight, Johanna? All right.
Finishing up your roses. Nice.
Your roses are gorgeous too. Like, they're just beautiful. An angry little axolotl.
You look so grumpy.
It does look grumpy,
It's kind of adorable.
right? Like, I would need it because it looks so mad. We're doing pretty good. We're just doing some like market prepping, restocking for the shop that I'm in. Just trying to stay motivated for this Whip Wednesday, right? I know, it's just so adorable. I'm excited to get into that other book that you put me on. The flamingo has me like I need to make it.
I found the flamingo body I was working on that I ran out of yarn while I was at market.
Oh, you got it. Do you have more yarn?
Yeah, I just didn't have it with me at market.
Oh, yeah, that makes a difference for sure.
But you're mentioning the flamingo reminded me that, hey, this is the box it was in.
Yeah, because you were looking for it last week, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's super lucky.
Joanna, did I ask you yesterday when we were on Zoom what pattern you're using for your roses? Because I know that I wanted to, but I don't remember if I actually asked or not.
I don't remember.
And if I did ask, I don't remember what answer you gave me. Sorry.
My life. We're going to do white gills on the rainbow one.
I'm glad you got that sorted out, Joanna. That would be really stressful.
Yeah, for sure. So just a little reminder, anybody who's watching, make sure you're liking the live. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and check the pinned comment for Echoes to subscribe there as well.
I super appreciate it.
Yeah. Alana says it's a free pattern on YouTube. I have to look up who it's by. Well, I know I would love to see.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of very cute, like, rose patterns, but that one's pretty damn cute. And I want to make some of the like the crochet flowers and use pens.
I've done that in the past, but I was using like super fine yarns and it
Yeah,
took forever.
yeah, I don't want to do that.
This was also back when I was, still using cotton for everything. And I'm not about that anymore.
Nope, nope.
I have zero patience for that nonsense.
I'm right there with you.
Come on, don't be like that.
Thank you guys who are watching both of our lives at the same time. Love you. Appreciate you.
What is
Skateboarding into Roblox.
The cute little rainbow one.
cute?
I was completely right. I'm trying to listen.
The rainbow colorway. Yeah, it's Pitter Patter by Bernat. Easily available at Walmart. So
I
freaking
got a
soft.
really I got a really pretty like dark gray at Walmart and I've never seen it anywhere else.
I've found it every so often. And I almost got it a couple weeks ago, and then like I went over my budget, so I wasn't able to. But it's a really nice gray.
It makes the best kittens and
Mm-hmm.
chickens.
Mm-hmm.
was that? I just put one of the lights on.
Wow, we're so appreciative, Jasmine, honestly. Now, I've got her playing in the background on my computer. I just can't turn the volume up to listen.
I will put her live on as a replay when I'm done with this live. I don't have enough devices to do that.
Right.
One kid is using my computer, one kid is using my tablet.
Dang kids.
I can't have that. Why, you might ask?
And then I'm using my phone for this, so that's kind of important.
It is. It really is. Okay, we thought the other little axolotl looked mad. No, no, no.
He's pouting.
So mad.
That is so cute, though.
It's just like,
Excuse me.
so mad.
That reminds me of my now 9-year-old when she was about 6. And she went from being a single child to having 2 older siblings when
Love
her dad married me.
that.
And it was so frustrating for her. And that was the face she gave me most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put her on in the background. Watch us both. I didn't know she was gonna go live, or I would have been like, hey, why don't we do this tomorrow?
Yeah.
I just almost got knocked senseless.
That being said, anybody who is watching is not subscribed to Creative M Shell, CRE8, the number, CIDEMSHELL over on YouTube as well. Make sure that you go subscribe to her channel too. You know, everybody starts somewhere. You know, Michelle is kind of in the middle here between me and Echo, and we just all want to be there for each other. Yes, Echo should be able to go live on her own now.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to go live during my markets too.
Yeah.
Children, language.
Sorry.
The rose pattern is by Allie Newbury.
We'll have to look that up. Could you possibly share it in the Discord or something?
Yeah, memories are not so great around here. I can't hear it, so all I can tell is by the comments, but you guys are keeping the comments blowing up over there, so I know that that's making a huge difference. She seems like she's holding her own. She's doing really well. This little green one.
Oh goodness, that one's adorable.
I love the green. It's so pretty. Michelle's got the kitty apocalypse going on over there. He's like, hey, what are you doing? Let's see. My battery is still holding well.
I was just about to check my battery.
Well, the last, 2 Sundays with Haley, my phone died in the middle of it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, SOS, I'm done.
I was just thinking, I've got the switch here. I can put Michelle's up on here, and my phone's at 100%, so I can just use that
There you
power
go.
cord for my switch. I can unplug my phone.
I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing.
This music is making me sleepy.
No,
We're offline.
none of that.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Come on, Hook.
Gentlefolk, tone it down. The kids are playing video games with one another, and they're just progressively getting louder.
Of course. How it always works, right?
No one's the one screaming in goddamn long without.
We're offline.
Hello, kitty kitty. Did you want some attention too?
Always.
He's been sulking. I wouldn't let him cuddle with me earlier. Cute. Oh, come here, Kit Kat.
Cats really love to sulk, huh?
Yep. He's very needy, and if I can't let him like crawl up my nostril, he gets really pouty.
Oh, how nice.
We quite literally have one furry toddler.
Furry toddler. Love that.
Two, actually.
Who? Oh yeah.
Oh.
And then my roommate has another cat that's like a furry toddler that doesn't like talking. So he only shows up every once in a while.
Of course.
With us.
And he doesn't like getting pet, but he likes headbutting you in the shins. He's like, I'll just pet you, but you can't pet me.
I prefer him petting me sometimes.
Sir, did you really need to knock down the TV remote when you did that?
He did.
Did it.
He really did.
Ball.
No, we're not getting in the yarn box. That's not a place we're gonna go sit. Nope. No.
Lieutenant, this is highly unadvised. You're doing everyone.
Thank you guys for subscribing. I see I have a few new subscribers.
Awesome.
Stepped on a landmine.
Appreciate it. Juana says, my son plays in the room upstairs and we hear him from downstairs with his door closed. Goodness.
Yeah, they're currently sitting in the living room and dining room, and it's a loud one.
Mm. When it's a music too, like they're loud enough that like we can hear him on them. For them, I guess. There's two of them.
Well, I apologize for the background noise that's coming through.
No, it's not a big deal. It's just funny that you can hear them.
My Switch decided that the moment I'm trying to pull up a video to watch someone else's live, it needs to update me on the user end agreements.
Oh, nice. Just what you want.
You can just start this off when it comes to YouTube.
Okay, good. Because they don't have the greatest of language when they're playing video games.
Right?
I'm glad y'all can't hear them too much.
Bro!
I would say hydration check, but I don't have a drink near me.
Well, that's not hopeful.
Nope. I could. I just have to get up out of the chair. The problem. It's always the problem, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Another one. Tiny eyes just look so grumpy.
Archie! I'll do my best. No matter how many landmines I step on, or lasers I fall into. I fall.
Okay. I'll come back to that later. The Switch is making me not happy.
You feel that. Go back to the crocheting, pick up the hook, right?
Uh-huh.
Lieutenant, abort mission.
I bring 10 waters upstairs every time I come up and put them by my chair. I don't do that. I should.
I refill this at least twice a day.
I don't drink
Or
nearly.
at least I try to.
Lieutenant, walk in your face. 30 times.
Ah,
Too many
you just
landmines.
snapped your yarn.
What?
You just snapped your yarn, didn't you?
Yeah,
On
it was
purpose.
intentional. Yes.
You monster.
I don't have scissors right now, and I needed to be able to tuck it inside the plushie. Otherwise, it would never get finished, and I'd notice it at market that it never got wound in.
Fair. I would do the same thing. It happens. But still, the barbaricness. I don't think that's a word, but I don't remember. I don't know now. What would the word be if it's not barbaricness? Barbary? I don't know.
Barbaroo. Yeah, actually, I think that is it.
The Barbary?
Uh-huh. Or
Hmm.
it's just barbaric.
The barbaric. Weird. Another tiny axolotl.
I am Steve. I believe.
Oh my goodness, my goodness.
I got all reporters. No matter how many times you listen.
Okay, so I feel like the baby blue can go good on the periwinkle, but I don't want to do
No matter how many times you tell
purple
me.
on the blue one. I don't want it to seem girly. Like, I don't want somebody to not buy it because they think it's girly because there's purple, I guess. That's not gonna work. I'm trying to put the baby blue on the baby blue.
That's not gonna do the trick.
And if I'm wrong, you're bad.
Yeah, I did like a baby blue and then I did the periwinkle because it seems as though Premier Basics Chenille doesn't have like a real lilac purple
Mm-hmm.
or I guess lavender purple, but they have periwinkle. But it's so dang close to blue that's like, why? Like, there's a slight difference, but not enough of one.
We're flying.
Yeah.
I agree, Abby. So I ended up using that to get a purple one.
Woo!
Woo! Hi, BJ.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, so the wettest place of
You know,
the
I
ocean,
don't use this parfait chunky. Like, I've only bought it once or twice.
driest place.
Um,
Desert.
I don't know.
Language, gentlemen.
Oh, hi, Nina. I was like, I don't know who BJ is, but I know they were in the comments over on Michelle's. Now I know. Long time no see, dude. Yeah, I like the color options. I just wish that they had a better purple. Like, this is Bernat purple, and I wish they had that instead of the periwinkle.
Water.
Mm-hmm.
It's just very slim. Yeah. Yeah. No, they have a good array of colors. It's just they could really use a good light purple.
Altitude, 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 altitude.
Are they flying?
They're playing a military simulation game.
Makes sense.
Actually, not a military simulation. I'm just going to the sun on a skateboard.
Apparently, he's going to the sun on a skateboard. I have no
Oh,
idea.
What can I say? Wrecking balls are annoying.
Maria
Shush, child.
says she just ended her live, and I was going to go back and watch it from the beginning, and it's not there. It says it's private, Maria. Yeah, Michelle's gonna have to go back and essentially change the settings to public because it automatically turns it to private for some reason for a while. I've managed to get mine to stop doing that, but I don't know how.
That
I
sounds
know that,
familiar.
yeah, I know that that's not helpful. Oh, nice. And Michelle got 2 subscribers from that.
Sweet.
Super cool. Yeah.
Oh shit, here we go again. It's like, accept that you're dead.
What if I don't want to?
Almost got hit with the laser again.
And Echo, you're officially at 52 subscribers.
Woo! Yay! Great time for my voice to crack.
Right? So what are you guys
been doing-
working on? What are we crocheting today?
Trip noises.
Yeah, that is something to celebrate for sure. Oh wait, that's not where I wanted that.
Are you sure?
It's not. I slip stitched it in the wrong stitch. Yeah.
I made some of my mid-size axolotls last week, and they all almost immediately sold, so I should probably restock that too.
Yes. Well, I'm making 20 of these tiny ones that I'll sell for $10 a piece.
Nice.
But I will not be having these in my booth at markets. Unless they go in like $10 mystery boxes, because I already have $20 axolotls that are similar to this that sell really well at $20.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, I'm not going to offer the cheaper option and then those axolotls not sell very well. I guess that would work better if I hadn't dropped the loop.
Generally.
Jasmine is finishing up a Triceratops that she started 3 months ago. Good job, Jasmine. Good job. Hi, Felicia. I am making tiny axolotls.
And I'm making plants. At least that's the theory.
I mean, you
As
are
long as I
making,
can keep my brain on it.
right? Hello, person. I can't pronounce your name. Thanks for coming to hang out for a bit. We're just crocheting some things. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the pinned comment, subscribe to Echo's channel. If you're not already, subscribe to my channel.
And don't forget to like the live.
Yeah, like the live, send the comments, do all the things. Oh, Felicia, that's really nice. Look at the cute axolotl.
That's cute. Those colors do look good together once they're finished, but they are really, really close.
Yeah, they are. It's harder to tell. Maybe that helps a bit.
It still looks super freaking cute.
Yeah. You did all the things? Let's see. What do I want to do on the purple? I could do the rainbow on the purple.
That could be cute.
Yeah.
A teal on the purple would be really cute too.
Yeah. Yes, it would. Um, the question is darker or lighter?
Ooh, darker. The contrast is better.
Okay. Thank you. You know, I really wish that YouTube would like auto translate sometimes. I'm really sorry, I don't know what you're saying. Thank you to all the people who are hanging out. If you haven't already, be sure to like the live. Let's match up the likes and the viewers. And thank you. Out of curiosity, yeah, Jasmine, you're probably right. Um, Out of curiosity, when did everybody start crocheting? Like, how old were they, or how long have you been crocheting for?
Too long?
I've been at it for 20 years at this point.
When the end of this month rolls around, it'll be 31.
That is as long as I've been alive.
My grandma taught me when I was 5 to get me out from under her feet, and then I never stopped.
I love that. I love that so much.
My mom did not like that it cost her a lot in yarn, but we did like secondhand and antique stores and like storage units. So I
Yeah.
would end up with all of the yarn that came out of those.
All right, so Allie was 18 almost 3 years ago. Felicia, 15 years. Johanna was in 2020, so that's 5 years. Nina was 7. Jasmine was 8, so almost 40 years. And Maria last year in February at 55. So only a year. That's awesome. You're doing so great for being so new at it.
For sure.
Felicia wants to know if there are any markets happening this weekend. Jasmine says she has one on Saturday. I was gonna have one on Saturday, and then they canceled, so now I don't. Unless I can find one to sneak into.
I have a market on Saturday and then a Palm Street Live on Sunday.
That's exciting.
And then another market next Thursday.
I'm trying. I need to actually fill out the application and send it in for a night market next Friday.
I do really well at night markets. Honestly, I have one every other week.
I've never done one before.
Awesome. That it's been a good experience. It's a little obnoxious to get your payments the first couple of times, but I've definitely enjoyed doing Palm Street. I've only done 2 lives and I've made decent sales at both of those.
Awesome. Allie's asking if you have to apply to Palm Street.
Yeah, you do, but it's a pretty easy process. They ask you to prove that you've got stock on hand, and they'll have you share like either photos or videos of you producing the stock. just to make sure you're a legitimate business. And
Yeah.
then beyond, you just have to set up your payments through Stripe. You can actually have your payment sent to Venmo or a bank account or PayPal.
Okay.
And then they do all of their shipping through Shippo. So it's all on platform.
Hi, Sammy.
What? What?
It was originally a plant selling platform. So while they do encourage crocheters, knitters, crystal sellers, if you can keep some of your stuff focused on plants, that's definitely your step in. I had 2 of these sell like within moments of me logging on.
That's awesome.
It's called Palm Street, and it's like if early eBay and Etsy had a baby. You do live auctions or live sales on it. And then you can get customers from all over the world, and they can ask you questions, and you can show off your stuff, and it's been a good option for me.
Aw, Jasmine, that
They're
sucked.
they're working on getting it into Canada. Like I just went to one of the onboarding meetings where they were talking about expanding for international. Cute. That color really does look really good on that one.
It's so
I did
cute.
Whatnot for a long time. I've done maybe 2 or 3 good shows in 3 years being on Whatnot. It's definitely more geared towards vintage things, collectibles, and crafting supplies more than actual completed projects. I've spent way too much money on Whatnot getting beading supplies,
Whoops.
which I then don't have the attention span to finish projects on.
I feel that.
I have been working on these earrings for a custom order for a gift shop that I've got my stuff in, and they're super pretty.
That's
They're
cool. Oh, those are beautiful.
and then I've got the same rose but in white, and it's got a clear faceted rondelle on the bottom.
Maria says she thinks Lottie looked into it yesterday and signed up. That's cool.
I've been happy with it so far, but like I said, I've only done 2 shows. I'm just doing it consistently on Sundays.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Johanna. I'm working on, I'm going to add, or I am adding orange gills to the baby blue ones.
Cute.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
going to do
Alley Crochet is actually how I got started. I joined through her link. Sorry, I totally didn't mean to interrupt you there.
I don't remember what I was going to say anyways. Oh, I was going to use yellow, but I thought the orange popped better. Jasmine says if you could sell from your home instead of always going out. Yes. And Felicia says, I have so much inventory, so I need new platforms to sell on. Yeah, Felicia, you should do it. Give it a try.
My cat's being a dumbass.
Oh,
He's up on my bed trying to eat a box of safety eyes. Oh, no, he found the cat treats. Hold on. That's super cute.
ow. I have such a pile of baby axolotls right now.
that the issue? You found the cat treats and you couldn't get them open?
I know there's a bunch of colors, Jasmine. Ah. And I just know that there's going to be a kid who's going to be like, oh, they're Blippi colors. So, I know it.
Well, Kat and everyone else, I am going to head out because it is like 6:30 and I still haven't had dinner.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Totally get it. I will
because
be
I
on.
forgot, that food exists.
Yeah. I will
So
probably be on
thank you
for
for
another half
joining
hour
us.
or so.
Well, thank you very much for hosting me. Thank you for
Yeah.
subscribing and all that. And I will do my best to be live more often now.
Heck yeah. Make sure before anybody, go subscribe to Echo's channel if you haven't already. I'll be on for a little bit, but do all the things, like the live, comment, go subscribe to Echo's channel, subscribe to mine. But I will be here for a little longer.
Have a good night, y'all.
Good night. Yeah, I want to make sure that, this is my last axolotl that I have to add the gills to. But then there's a bunch of them that I need to add eyes to. I need to stuff them all, sew them shut, stuff like that. Yeah. So you might as well hang out for a little bit longer. All right. There's that one. I will say that this little axolotl pattern is cute. You were trying to do that today. You have 2 loaf cats left to stuff. Well, you're almost there. Ow, my back is cracked. Stick that there for now, I suppose. Well, it sounds like it's a good time to pick something else up to crochet. You did say you were going to make more. I mean, you could crochet something fun and then get back to it. Yeah. And now it's stuffed. Chubby little axolotl. Okay. I don't actually need to finish all of them. So I will just stuff and do eyes on half, like one of each color. I made 20, so that way I have a good stock coming up. But oh, I'm sitting here pulling more stuffing out when I have some right in front of me already. Anyways, the store that I'm making these for, I will have 4 different animals, but 10 of each of them. So I made 20 of these. I don't need to give her all 20 of them. So I will have half of them, mostly finished and ready to roll when she needs a restock. So, squish. You can go down there. We need to do up on this one. You have stuff you need to send to the store too. Better get on it. What kind of stuff do you send to the store? Anything specific, or is it just kind of free will? Free will. See, that's nice. I don't really have free will at this store. Because anything that I send it must fit in the $10 price range. Do not like these eyes. Right? You have a list of what sells, so you're working on those first. That's a good idea. All right. This little axolotl looks scary, guys. Scary. Eh. Free will's the best. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have this little bag of whales in front of me that I'm going to give to her this time. And if they need eyes put on them and sewn shut. And then I have these axolotls. And then I think I want to try um, 2 other patterns. I don't know which ones yet. I want to do a little cat pattern, but not the one that's in this book because I don't like the way that it looks. Um, a weird little kitty. But the jelly bean cat, I think, will turn out to be the right size. and I just changed the ears. Um, I do plan on making the frog with the duck hat or the ducks with the frog hats, but those I wouldn't sell for $10. I would sell them for 12 or 13. Well, probably 13. I could do tiny rainbow bees. Always a possibility. I don't know if I have a true rainbow like in the yarn though. Made the duck frogs into keychains and they sold out. Yeah. I know they're good sellers. I haven't made them yet. Just it's hard to find good greens, I guess. Like and soft. I just haven't got that far yet. Or like having the right shade of green with the right shade of yellow. All right, there's some cute little eyes for the rainbow one. You don't use the frog hat. So do you just do regular ducks then, Jasmine? Oh, guess I should stuff it. Huh. Just a colored hat. How long have I been live? An hour and 48 minutes. I was on for what, an hour and a half with my crochet friend Echo. And then they got off, for life. And now I'm still here. Figure I just want to hang out until we get to 2 hours, basically. Jasmine mods the frog hat into a regular hat. Joanna says you can make the hat into a mushroom too. That's true. I just need to go for it. I keep finding other things that I need to make. I don't know why. Oh, you got a new rabbit today. That's cool. Your birthday is next Wednesday. Happy early birthday. All right, now it's stuff. Yeah, I know what a dachshund is. Dachshund, however you pronounce it. A wiener dog. You might be getting one for your birthday. That would be cool. That would be a very fun birthday present. Are you prepared to take care of it? They're a lot of work. You're going to have to wake up at all hours of the night to let this dog out to go to the bathroom and all that. That is so exciting, though. Yeah, I know a few people with them. I don't know where Mandy's at right now, but Mandy usually hangs out in the comments here too, and she's got like 4 or 5 of them. My stepmom used to have one too. His name was Roger. Well, what the heck? Okay. My little my live countdown just like reset. You have a beagle and a black lab. Beagles are noisy dogs, but I love labs. Maria says Mandy just posted that she's now a Joanne's employee. That's amazing. I'm so jealous right now. Yeah, seriously. Oh, your beagle is afraid of everything? I'm sorry. Oh, pink one? I think I like these eyes better than the other ones. I know, right? They're just tiny little axolotls. Maria says, yes, on top of the discount, she'll be getting an additional 30% off. That's insane because Joanne's just announced they're at 60% off right now. So she'll be getting 90% off. That's crazy. Lila says, you're watching my live while making bracelets. Love that. Productivity right there. Jasmine says, thanks to me, I bought the pattern now. You're welcome. It's such a cute little pattern. And it's pretty easy. Like, now the last row of the pattern for this axolotl tells you to decrease 3 around. And I don't do that. I just single crochet around to leave it a hole of 6. That way I can come back in and stuff it. But it might affect the shape ever so slightly. You know, that's up to you. But it's really hard to stuff something when the hole is only a hole of 3. I know, Nina. I'm also so jealous. Like, that is amazing. I don't even have that opportunity at my store, because my store closed already. And then the next closest one is like no, not 2 hours, an hour away. But that's right, free yarn. Oh no, you cracked your phone? That sucks. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you haven't already, make sure you like the live. If you're not subscribing already, make sure you do so. Appreciate it so much. In science, you have an A plus. Good job, Lila. Good job. I have an A plus in crochet. Does that count? That's right. School of life. What should you name the rabbit? It's a boy. Thumper. Justin. Augustus. Emmanuel. Um, RJ. Dexter, Nina says. I don't know. I don't have a Dotson crochet pattern. Well, actually, I might. I might. I don't remember at the moment. I have made a Dotson at one point, long before I knew the rest of these fun crochet people. It was pink, and it was done in the like acrylic yarn that you can't really see, and it was like striped. You're sitting by your duck. Very interesting. I edited a YouTube video today that I'm going to post. Maybe not, probably not until Friday, but in the video, there's a nice little section of when I roll up to my grandma's house and I'm greeted by her army of birds. And they're so like, but they're really funny. Like the turkey tries to eat the yarn that I had. Yes, you can have an A plus in beading. Your son was acting out, and when I asked why, he kept saying it was because he had a lot of energy. So I make him jog on the treadmill for 20 minutes and walk for 10. He took a shower and went straight to sleep. Love that for you. See, I have one of those walking pads, and Archer asks me all the time if he can play on it, but I don't want him to hurt himself, so I haven't let him, and maybe I should. Little yellow one. What day is May 14th? Depends on what's going on. That's a week from now, next Wednesday. Oh. Well, I will likely be going live on Wednesday. He should, but make sure it's going fast enough so he doesn't start goofing off, but also doesn't hurt himself. Maybe I need to dig it out. Tucked away under my bed right now. I know that's not the most productive place for it. Ah. All right. Would you rather work at Joann's or Hobby Lobby? I would much rather work at Joann's if it were staying open. Jasmine, my son had his friend on it on like level 10 and he put his foot through your wall. Oh my god. Hi, Brito. Jasmine. How? Like, how? And how old were the friends? Ugh. You were so annoyed the friend was 13. So old enough to know better. The turd. Pick a color besides pink or blue. Teal. Your husband had to patch the wall and repaint it. Oh my gosh. See, that would be like my luck right there. Tiny axolotl. I know his eyes are a little goofy, but it's better than the weird ones I did first. Bows or mushrooms? Mushrooms. Hi. Jelana says bows. Your cat's name is Cheese. Hello. Bows and mushrooms? I don't know. That's like two separate people. Two different customers there. All right, somebody be the tiebreaker. Bows or mushrooms? Lila's making bracelets, and I bet she is choosing between beads. Right? All right now, mushrooms are in the lead. All right, mushrooms it is there, Lila. Choose mushrooms, then give us the other ones. We can vote on those next. Mushrooms won. All right, and our last little axolotl. This one's like extra chunky because I forgot to give him an extra row in his face. But so these are all the ones that I have. There, well. There. All of my little axolotl buddies. So many of them. I will sell these for $10 a piece. Right? So much awesomeness. Oh, that being said, guys, last call. Like the live, please. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Comment in the afterplay if you wouldn't mind. Let me know what I should make next, honestly. But it is 10:06, so I have been on here for 2 hours at this point. So I'm gonna hop off. And anybody who is in Refined Vibes Discord, I may see you in the lounge if you're up for it. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.